Everybody get a cup of coffee. Get a cup of coffee, please. Apologizing, we won't be doing a Bible study tonight. Brock's mother-in-law just passed away this a couple hours ago this afternoon, and that would be Brock's mother-in-law. And so Debbie is her name, and she just passed away. So our hearts are heavy here at the Begley household. Okay, so pray for the Brock and Leanne and all the kids, and as with heavy hearts, we bring that news to you today. Put a shout out for noblegoldinvestment.com, www.noblegoldinvestment.com. In these trying times we're in, people are looking for answers. They don't know what to do about their retirements. There's 401k, what have you. I would say tomorrow, pick up the phone and call Colin Plume at noblegoldinvestment.com. That's an option. And that number is 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Let Colin help you with your financial needs. Maybe you should diversify that 401k. He'll give you, if you do set up a 401k or a precious metals account with him, he will give you this 5 ounces of pure silver coin. He'll give this to you for free. 5 ounces pure silver of America the Beautiful coin. He'll give that to you for free. That's a nice gift. And that's Colin Plume over at noblegoldinvestment.com. www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Tell him Pastor Paul sent you over there. Well, it is a very, very precarious situation we find ourselves in, folks, with the LaPalma at the Canary Islands, because once again, it just doesn't stop. And now we have another explosion, another major explosion. And it's just like reading now the Bible, Joel chapter 2, where the Bible says in those days there'll be blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun is darkened and the moon is turning to blood. All of these things are happening over there at the Canary Islands. The mountain is melting. Landslides are happening. Danger potential of this thing completely coming apart and crashing into the ocean, which could create a tsunami of biblical proportion. Everybody's nervous about it. Everybody's concerned about it. Some are even thinking that maybe there's something more nefarious going on here with some type of weather modification affecting it. There's been movies out. Matter of fact, Israel Hall was telling me this afternoon that there's a video game out, that the plot of the video game is that scientists would use nukes to set off an eruption of this Canary Island LaPalma volcano, which would create a tsunami that would crash into the east coast of the United States. It's actually a video game. And the reason it's based on is actual potential scientific theory. This could really happen. And right now, we've talked about this. I've talked about this for 12 years. We're right now sitting on the brink of it as the LaPalma volcano is getting more aggressive in its explosions than ever before. Let me share with you some information about that right now. If I can find my link all of a sudden. But LaPalma's eruption update. Enormous pressures now building up under the volcano as the ground inflates 17 centimeters in the last 24 hours. Possible violent explosion in the next few days. That report came out today. So in other words, you think that all of this explosions and eruptions and vents breaking loose and all this fire and lava and magma flowing down the mountain, you think it's releasing the pressure? Maybe so, but it's not releasing it enough compared to the amount that's still building. It's still building faster than it's releasing. That's why it is such a dangerous scenario. Now, yesterday evening, the northwestern flank of the cone collapsed after the volcano had its strongest daytime activity since the beginning of the eruption. Matter of fact, a 5.0 earthquake hit the volcano yesterday. Now, this new ground inflation shows that an enormous pressure is building up under the volcano. Consequently, They've issued a warning now of possible explosions over the next few days. The latest GPS data are very worrying. If this is not a measurement error, we could see a sharp increase in activity in the next few hours or days. Residents have also reported an increasing whistling noise coming from the mountain on fire. It started Sunday afternoon, and this could be related to what's called the glissando effect, which normally occurs before or during a volcanic climax. Now, like a scream before the blast, the subterranean magma pumping system that sits beneath the volcano's freed pressurized molten rock toward the surface before eruptions. As the magma flows through deep conduits and cracks, it generates small seismic tremors and earthquakes, typically around magnitude 1. But sometimes these small earthquakes are spasmodic and episodic, but sometimes they appear to take a more harmonic and almost musical tenor, as was reported recently in a study of the Red Dot volcano up in Alaska. Now, according to Kasina Dmitriev from Stanford University and colleagues have measured the seismic activity leading up to the eruption of the Red Dot volcano in 2009. Small earthquakes occurred in rapid successions, blurring to a continuous high-frequency tremor, and ceased abruptly to immediate silence for about a half a minute before the eruption. It was like the calm before the storm. Now, the magma plumbing system appears to act like a giant organ pipe or flute, playing the music of the depths in response to the flowing magma as it judders through the system in a frictional tremor. It's like the music from the depths of hell, the eerie music from hell. What? It's like the earth is exploding right before our very eyes. And it's really rather akin to the ringing of a wine glass made with a wet finger, but with the frequency ever increasing in a rising glissando, a musical glide from one pitch to another. If these data are really correct, we could be at a terrifying turning point of this LaPalma volcano eruption. Now, guys, listen, you need to understand that we have hit a spot where there's no return. There's no return. It's not going to die down, all of a sudden go away. This thing is coming to a head. It's violently increasing, and you just hope that there's enough vents that come blowing out of it in time to keep it from building up to the point of no return. To the point of no return. Here it's just how long? Seriously, how long will it take for this volcano to break? Something biblical is going on here, guys. Something very, very, very biblical is going on here with the signs of the second coming of Christ. Give your life to Jesus Christ so that you won't be left behind to face the fire and the brimstone, the asteroids and the deep impacts, the flowing and glowing lava and the magma moving, the super volcanoes blowing and exploding, the zombies arising from the grave, all the other catastrophic, cataclysmic, apocalyptic, insane situations that are about to take place on the planet just before the coming of Jesus Christ. I'm serious. You better get ready. You better get ready. You better get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Are you serious? Get ready. 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 Get ready.